Constantly review your requirements. Carry out effective gap analysis on both capability and capacity requirements for your business. Plan ahead at the beginning of the year and start the recruitment process at least 6 months before you need them. Expand apprenticeships, train up your own people. Look at how you can become the employer of choice in your sector so you can attract and then most importantly retain top talent. I'm Mike Harris and I help businesses to successfully grow their turnover and profit. In the last year alone, I have helped dozens of businesses at least double in size. And I work with small, medium and large businesses, including startups and multinationals. Today, we've got a really fun episode. Our producer, Toby, has asked AI the following question. What are the biggest challenges business leaders and entrepreneurs facing in 2026? And he's chosen the top 6, and I'm going to give you the solutions that you need in order to thrive. Hello and Happy New Year to all you leaders in strategy. Welcome to Season 4. Today we're tackling the biggest challenges business leaders and entrepreneurs will face in 2026 and the solutions you need in order to thrive. So this is based on a suggestion by our producer Toby, who thought we should ask AI. And just to keep it fun, he's come up with the challenges and I'm going to be seeing them for the first time as we film this podcast. So let's jump straight into it. So the first challenge is economic uncertainty. And this is what AI says. Margins are under pressure from inflation and geopolitical instability. Higher interest rates and tighter lending standards are slowing speculative investment and straining cash flow. So this is my advice. Firstly, don't worry about the things you can't control, such as global economy. Focus on the things that you can manage, such as inflation and cash flow. Speak to your supply chain. Ask them how collectively you can reduce costs, particularly how you might be able to reduce waste. Your supply chain will have some great ideas. And most of all, focus on your cash flow. It's the lifeblood of your business, as we've said on previous episodes. Put a cash flow strategy in place for the year and hold regular credit control meetings and relentlessly chase outstanding debt.
This episode is sponsored by Strategist Consulting, expert business and leadership consultancy for everyday businesses and professionals. What if the key to your business's next growth phase isn't a mystery, but a proven process? Is your business at the ceiling, with profits flat, daily chaos, and scaling up feeling like a risky leap? You're not alone, and you don't have to solve it alone. Strategist Consulting is your partner for structured, transformative growth. Led by Mike Harris, a proven strategist and project manager with expertise in scaling businesses, bid management, and delivering results, we provide clarity through our core service, the Business Review Workshop. This isn't just advice, it's a deep dive analysis that delivers a clear, actionable roadmap. We identify your bottlenecks, uncover hidden opportunities, and give you the precise steps to move from stuck to strategic execution. Visit www.strategistconsulting.co.uk now and transform your business trajectory.
Challenge number 2 is skilled employee shortages. And this is what AI has said. Labour pressure isn't easing. It's chronic. For instance, in the tech sector, there is a 76% shortage of skilled workers. Okay, so here's my advice. Constantly review your requirements. Carry out effective gap analysis on both capability and capacity requirements for your business. Plan ahead at the beginning of the year and start the recruitment process at least 6 months before you need them. Expand apprenticeships, train up your own people. Look at how you can become the employer of choice in your sector so you can attract and then most importantly retain top talent. Adopt AI and automation to reduce labour dependency. And look at upskilling programs so that you can develop the staff and employees that you have. And most of all, don't be rigid. Look for people with transferable skills. Challenge number 3, AI and digital transformation resistance. And this is what AI says. Despite AI and digital advances, many firms still rely on fragmented workflows, Slow adoption hurts efficiency and compliance. Only 16% of executives feel confident about tech talent available for digital transformation. So I spend quite a lot of time working with businesses and clients, and we talk about digital, we talk about AI. And these are the sort of things that I cover with those customers. So this is my advice to you. Generally, I'm finding business leaders are either afraid that they're being left behind by their competition in this area, or they don't think AI and digital applies to them, or they're worried that they're actually going to be replaced by AI. And sometimes they're actually worried about all three of those things at the same time. So the best advice that I give is don't panic, but also don't ignore it. Understand what technology can do for your business. Then start with small pilots like AI-driven scheduling or digital integration. Build your culture of technical acceptance. And to be honest, we're going to look at this in more detail during season 4. We have a number of guests lined up, and we might even do a mini series in the middle of season 4 looking purely at AI and how AI can help transform your business. Oh dear. Right, challenge number 4, cybersecurity and data privacy risks. Thank you, Toby, for this one. AI is saying this about that challenge. Cybercrime is evolving fast. As businesses digitalize, cyber attacks on data and digital platforms are rising. Okay, so my advice. I guess it was inevitable that something that was going to come up that I have absolutely no experience of. So my only suggestion really is to say, look at Cyber Essentials, which is a UK government-backed certification scheme that will help you look at how you can protect yourself against cyber attacks. Other than that, I'm not a lot of help, I'm afraid. I suggest if it's important to your business, go and speak to a cybersecurity specialist. And maybe we'll look at trying to get an expert on this subject onto a future podcast. Challenge 5, and this is one I know a lot more about: leadership, burnout and well-being. AI is saying 71% of leaders are reporting burnout risk. McKinsey's, the business consultant, have done a recent survey which has said 32% of women in leadership are constantly burnt out, and it's impacting on their decision making. So what's my advice? Well, firstly, I suggest pace yourself, because leading a business is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Make sure you're not trying to do it all yourself. Focus on the things you enjoy and you're good at. Because if you focus on the things that you like doing, it feels more like a hobby and less like a job. And then make sure you get a team around you that you trust and can delegate actions and decision making to. Make sure you take regular holidays. I know it's difficult sometimes when you're leading a business because you feel you've got to be there all the time. But if you've got a good team around you, it can operate and function perfectly well without you. So make sure you take holiday. And I would say this, get a coach, mentor, advisor that you can confide in and share the burden. And last but no means least, look after yourself. Look after your body and your mental health. And hopefully we've got a couple of guests coming up later in the series 4 where we'll be talking about that. Last question, thank goodness. So this is challenge 6, sustainability and net zero mandates. So this is what AI is saying. Sustainability is no longer optional. In 2026, embodied carbon reporting and green procurement rules will dominate. Many organisations are setting aggressive net zero emissions targets. Meanwhile, 87% of UK firms are cutting sustainability budgets under financial strain. So again, this is a subject I spend quite a bit of time with my customers on. I'm by no means an expert, but this is the advice I give them. Often there are a lot of quick wins with sustainability and net zero. Start by producing a carbon reduction plan which sets out stretched but achievable targets. You'll probably find that you're actually doing a lot already. And these are some of the ideas that are common for businesses when they're looking at their carbon reduction plans. Looking to switch to renewable energy tariffs, improve energy efficiency in your buildings, reduce business travel. So for instance, if you can do a virtual meeting rather than having to go to the other side of the country, do that. Promote the use of public transport. So again, when your staff and employees are traveling around the country, get them to use the train as opposed to a car. Optimize waste management within your offices, and then engage employees in carbon awareness. So there's just some ideas of what you can do to improve sustainability and net zero within your business. So in summary, 2026 will challenge every assumption that we have about leadership. But with agility, tech adoption and resilient planning, we can all turn these challenges into competitive advantage. As you all know, I like to set some homework, and this is the homework for today. Have a look at the key challenges that your business faces in 2026. It may be the 6 that we've just spoken about, or it may be totally different challenges. You might consider using an external facilitator, and if so, let me know. I certainly have a lot of experience. So by means of follow-up, we've started something new for season 4. We're going to publish a blog covering this subject. If you'd like to have a copy, let me know. Leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can message me on LinkedIn. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experience on social media tagging this podcast. And just a quick reminder of where you can find us. You can watch us on the Leaders in Strategy YouTube channel, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Podbean, and Podchaser. And of course, we upload every episode onto my LinkedIn page and also onto the Strategist Consulting website. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and you come back next time when we have another great episode with a special guest, and we'll be looking at, but that would be telling. Join us next time and find out. I'll see you then.